Hey, what's up, YouTube? So, I've got nothing better to do for content right now, at least for video stuff. I did a lot of writing today, but admittedly, I need to do stuff for YouTube. So, today we are going to, well, somewhat walk around a bit soft. We're actually just going to chill in this little alleyway. I'm going to try and not capture people, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Worst case scenario, they will report it, or I can just lean against this wall here and talk the whole time. I wanted to walk back and forth. So we're still gonna do that. But anyway, I have this list here. We're just like this is gonna be 5 random topics from YouTube's inspiration page, right? All right. So our first topic is why are we voluntarily recreate the rat race in games, right? Now, quick reminder: the rat race is the concept where all locks can be broken, or there are no locks in your area. Basically, it's all doors can be either broken down or they do not have locks to begin with. Now, why do we keep inventing that in video games? Honestly, a lot of times it's just fucking laziness. Like seriously, especially looking at like Final Fantasy, it's like they never take the effort to stop you from entering someone's home. It's like funny to me in that regard. Like, but a lot of other games, like if we look at Prison Escape's interesting because it is the rat race for prisons, so you can break down doors and stuff. Though admittedly, it's not quite the rat race because surprisingly, it's more like the guard or get guarded rat race, and I don't mean get guarded in a good way, somewhat, because well, the guards can beat you up in prison, which invents a somewhat worse rat race sometimes. I honestly like the vibe of it sometimes when you imagine the guards do their jobs, but when people mention things to you like there's 100-man dorm prisons and prisons, and I don't know if there's that many guards to match the prisoners, which I wish there are. That'd be very nice. But I can't really be for sure with that because I've never been in prison. I've only done juvie, and that was honestly barely even the fucking rat race, bro. See, we had like solid iron doors and shit that locked in place mechanically, bro, to the point where I could have been locked in there if the power went out, or unless they automatically unlock. It's like kind of fucked up like that. I actually like if I ever went to the jail with the security standards of my juvie, I would be like happy, literally, like to an extent. Like I'd be very bored, but like it was like very good security standards, bro. It was like I'm not even gonna front. Like it was like pretty good security for that juvie. That's why sometimes I just look at prison as a light. There's like it's like a shitty light, but it's like you're at least safe as fuck if they're doing their jobs. Literally, it's like not even a meme. At least with the local juvie here in Danville, like you were like in such good security. It's like fucking raw. Anyway, now Now, with Prison Escape, the reason they recreate the rat race is just to traumatize prisoners, really. That's just pretty much it. If they have a moral concept besides just fucking around in that game. But in other games, I really just think it's laziness because they don't really over-simulate the rat race, especially in Final Fantasy. The only games that come close to it is Skyrim, and honestly, lockpicking is a joke in that game. Like, seriously, it's like a real joke. Like, lockpicking is very easy. Very easy. It's to the point to where, like, I don't know. It makes some sense if you look at lockpicking lawyers videos and just admit you can just jimmy the lock the whole time. But otherwise, it's like I don't know. There's not really any realistic depictions of the rat race despite stuff like Prison Escape. Or if it is, it's just like under simulated, like with Skyrim or Fallout, for example. You get yelled at first for entering people's homes. They just call the guards, which in the medieval era for Skyrim at least, that would not fucking work unless you had magic and could psychically call the guards. Because literally, unless you could like have a banshee level scream, the guards aren't going to hear you unless they happen to be right outside your fucking window. Which that's a rat race right there, as in there's no fucking guards. Which you simulate the medieval world and how fucking depraved we are. They're gonna try and kill you like every time. Anyway, literally. I think the only realistic reason to do it is just to traumatize people, especially with Prison Escape. I don't think there's really anything deeper than that. Anyway, let's go over my next prompt. Explaining the irrational fear of crowds. I honestly don't think that's fucking irrational at all. Like, literally, like, especially if you're kind of infamous like me, it's like a meme to not be scared of crowds. It's because fucking you could get punched in the mouth. And it's like funny, if we do a circle like this and invent a video game, that's at least like 8 directions of getting punched in the mouth if the crowd decides to get mad at you. So really, irrational fear of crowds is not irrational if everyone fucking hates you. If you're beloved, however, then it's not even irrational then, because then at best you get forced to stop by irrational fans that are fucking desperate for signatures, or worse, crazy people just do dumb shit. Like I don't know, let's not invent too sad a one. Let's just invent a guy being toxic and thinking they like your girlfriend likes you as a celebrity too much, so they punch you in the mouth because they hate that your girlfriend wants. I mean, their girlfriend wants to like date them instead of the boyfriend that's there. And stuff like that's annoying enough to where being in a crowd is like not that irrational of a fear. There's also like funnier ones where just like politeness is annoying to me in a crowd because like imagine this. All right, hear me out, hear me out. I'm over here on the side of the fucking alleyway, right? The door's over there. Door's over there. I'm standing here. Now imagine this. Imagine if I had to like slip through the crowd and it's all a crowd of rude New Yorkers. First of all, you have to fucking, if you want to be too polite, you play Frogger. Which Frogger is not going to be a good time because at some point you're going to want to stand still and then everyone behind you gets fucking mad you're standing still. And that's if we're all not polite. And literally, if enough people aren't polite, you're going to get punched in the mouth over fucking just like trying to move from one side of this fucking alley or whatever, this hallway to the other. Which is like really fucking annoying, or at least going to yell at you. Or worse, if you're in the ultimate game of politeness and everyone's fucking polite, then you're playing a fucking dumb game of Frogger where you're squeezing past people, trying to get to the other side to reach the door, which isn't here, but you get the fucking point. It's like really annoying. It's really annoying in terms of being polite even. Now then, let's go on to the one fun one of this game. This video. It's going to be the little mystical one, analyzing the ethics of potion addiction in games. Now then, first of all, let's go with the real parenting one. I don't like it to an extent, but they don't overstimulate how to do first aid at least. Literally, I would like it if video games made you learn first aid during video games. Literally, that would be very useful grooming. Does anyone fucking teach you how to use a first aid kit, faggot? Like, fuck, it'd be great. You don't get forgotten about as a dumb faggot if you know first aid from video games. Now, let's talk about like the real magical ethics of potion addiction because it's like funny and dumb. Alright, so first of all, especially a bunch of chemicals, right? Which in Magic Land admits who cares, we just drink the potion and just hope nothing goes wrong. But then it's funny, if you mix too many potions or even too many brands of the same kind, you end up getting mutations and dumb shit happens. Which is annoying. Which that's like probably the annoying debuff of it all, is that you get fucking potion addiction problems. Or like potion mutations. And that's just like for a dumb video game logic. Anyway, the ethics of addiction itself would be just, I don't know, it's like alcohol, really. It's like, I want to more invent just like the ethics of letting people have potions. Which honestly, I wouldn't. I would trust normal first aid over fucking potions, and I would honestly, even somewhat dumber, just trust real magic over a potion. You don't even know if that thing's truly magic. It could be just like fucking Kool-Aid. Anyway, now we're going to do another fun one. Why your custom RPG character is a terrible person to date. Now we're going to base this on my characters, which in my realistic gameplay, I steal from everyone. As soon as you give me a friendship meter that says it's not a crime to steal from you, which when that happens, I take everything down of value that is you're going to let me take, which I end up in Skyrim leaving with 500 gold worth of items regularly. So that alone is one reason why I'd be a terrible person to date, because like when we get close enough, I'm going to rob you and then go on a quest with whatever stuff I rob, or sell your stuff immediately, which is just annoying. Especially when you think, I could have made that money, sir. Why did you take my money? That was my money to make, faggot. And what else? Also, you're an adventurer, which means we invent Spider-Man logic, where basically people could try to kill you at any point, especially like in Skyrim, which that's just an annoying concept right there. It's like really, really annoying to consider the fact that you would be a terrible date because people could be trying to kill you in Skyrim. And what other memes do I have for myself and my character, at least? Sometimes I just be unethical because I'm bored, which that'd be annoying if, again, in Skyrim, I come home with the mace of Mole Balgul or whatever, and it's like, bro, who did you kill to get that? And it's like, don't worry about it, honey. And just stuff like that will pop up sometimes, especially when out of boredom, I did every guild in Skyrim, which means I also did the Dark Assassins Guild and the Thieves Guild, which enough is where it's like you killed the Emperor, and you also robbed everyone in Skyrim at one point because you did the mini quest for that Vexen chick or whatever, which is enough to be like, bro, you are like a terrible person to date if you do all 5 guilds in Skyrim alone. Even if you do the nice ones, it's like now you're a werewolf for the Fighters Guild, and it's like, bro, that's not cool. Especially on the full moon. If we forget about the full moon, it's like that's like a bad time if you don't have control. Anyway, now let's do the final one. We're going to adjust it a bit because the psychology of choosing destructive dialogue options in modern dating sims. Let's go with the one I relate to the most, based on recent events we won't go into. But basically, being a minor celebrity is a destructive option to an extent when you decide to be controversial at all. Literally, controversy invents the fact your girlfriend wants to break up with you because they're going to guilt trip your girlfriend or boyfriend breaking up with you because they think you're a psychopath or something. Which is annoying enough as is to where that's a destructive path right there, which they don't even simulate in dating sims 9 times out of 10 if they ever do. I've not played enough dating sims to know for sure, though. So take that as you will. Maybe someone confirm that for me if there's the famous gone wrong route. Anyway, what else can be a destructive dialogue option? I don't know, just being too honest, like with yourself, like being like, I'm a stoner. Oh no, I don't want to date stoners. We're breaking up because you're a drug addict. Oh no, the same meme, but with alcohol. I don't want to date an alcoholic. We're breaking up. What else? What would be a typical destructive option? I mean, I haven't played enough dating sims. Fuck. I literally don't touch dating sims very much outside of character AI. So, honestly, now I think about it, there's that. Fucking, destructive dating option. Trying to make a threesome happen. Oh no, I broke up with you because I want to be monogamous instead of a fucking open relationship. We're through. And stuff like that. That's enough examples. Anyway, I think this is a good video right here. I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day in here because I'm just chilling at the library because, well, my mom hasn't pulled my stuff out yet, and I also don't have Wi-Fi at my current place. So this is what we're relying on for YouTube and stuff because I at least have Wi-Fi here I can do uploads on. Though it didn't work quite as well the first time, but we have a computer today. So hopefully just transferring the file into the computer will work much better. Anyway, peace and love, Twitch. I mean, YouTube, whatever. It's YouTube today only. Also, what do you think of this glove? Like, I have a lot of stock gloves lately, but this is like my Freddy Krueger glove. It's so sick. It's so sick as a glove because I just have my thumb sticking out of his arm socket there. It's like so fucking rad. Just, yeah, it's like pretty rad. Anyway, and he also has elf ears for some reason. I don't know what happened there. Is Freddy Krueger supposed to have elf ears? I don't actually watch movies, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, peace and love, YouTube.